Hello, my name is Veronica and I will be giving a tutorial on RxList.com. Users will be able to locate basic features of the website, discover drug-related information, and use the pill identification tool. RxList is a drug index resource that is owned and operated by WebMD and is continuously updated by pharmacists and physicians. Data is provided by credible resources such as the Food and Drug Administration and Cerner Multum. Once the URL www.rxlist.com is entered in the search bar, you will be brought to the website's homepage. Here, you can find the tabs at the top of the page for Drugs A to Z, Pill Identifier, Supplements, Symptom Checker, Diseases, Dictionary, and Media. For this tutorial, we will focus on Drugs A to Z and the Pill Identifier. If you ever need to return to the home page, just click on the Rx logo on the top left corner of the screen. First, we will click on the tab labeled Drugs A to Z at the top. Here, you can see the names of prescription and over-the-counter drugs listed in alphabetical order. Now, let's try to search for the name Benadryl. Click on the letter B for Benadryl listed below, and then we will narrow this even further by looking at the second letter of the word. So we will be looking for BE for Benadryl, and this falls within the tab labeled BC2BH. Next, scroll down until you see the entry for Benadryl, and you may notice that sometimes there are more than one entry. Be sure to click on the one that's labeled Multum on the right-hand side because that is written for patients, so it is easier to understand than the entries labeled FDA, which are written for medical professionals. So once we click on the entry labeled Benadryl Multum, we are brought to the information homepage. You may notice that there are long green rectangular boxes that divide the page into sections. As you scroll down, you will see that these sections include the side effects, how you should take the medicine, and lastly, what to do if you miss a dose. Now that we know how to find drug information, we will learn how to use the pill identification tool. Go to the tab at the top of the page that says Pill Identifier. And then you'll be brought to a box that says Identify your pill or medication. To practice, let's look at this pill on the right-hand side of the page. First, we will type in any imprints we see on the pill, which include letters, numbers, or other markings. This pill says L429, so we'll go ahead and type this in the first box. Next, we'll select the color, and so we'll click on this drop-down menu box and click on orange. And last, we will determine the shape. So we'll also click on this drop-down menu box. And then you can compare the suggested shapes listed below. And this pill would be more of a round shape. So we'll go ahead and click on round. And then once you have all of the information filled out, you'll go ahead and click on the search bar just below. And then we are given one result for aspirin oral. And you can see that the image on the left looks like the pill on the right-hand side. So we'll go ahead and click on aspirin oral. And sometimes it'll want you to narrow down what type of medication it is, such as extended release capsule or a chewable. If you happen to know this information, you can go ahead and click on the one that you know. If you don't know, you can always call a pharmacist or doctor if you're ever unsure and need help identifying what type of pill you have exactly. But for this case, we're just going to go ahead and select the general aspirin oral at the top. And then to conclude, you'll be brought to this page, and it has a blue outlined box once you scroll down a little bit, and it includes the uses of this pill, the side effects, precautions, interactions, and the overdose information. So this concludes the tutorial for RxList.com. Viewers are now able to locate the basic features of the website, discover drug-related information, and use the pill identification tool. Thank you for listening to this tutorial, and hopefully this has been helpful for locating information about medications. Thank you.